You know, there's something deep in us that's just fascinated by the Earth's hidden treasures, isn't there? That sparkle of a crystal, the ancient story in a fossil, the rich color of a gemstone. These are more than just rocks. They're like little pieces of history, millions of years old. Today, we're going to dig into a community that's all about bringing those stories into the light. All right, before we jump in, just a quick heads up. We're pulling from a whole bunch of awesome historical newsletters and documents, which is great, but it means some of the specifics, like meeting times and locations, might be a little out of date. So for the most current, up-to-the-minute info, you're going to want to visit their official website, cgms.rocks. That's your one-stop shop for everything that's happening right now.
I love this quote from way back in 1874. It just perfectly captures that buzz, that almost feverish excitement of discovery. It's this idea that there's unbelievable treasure just waiting to be found, right under our feet. And you know what? That passion, that sense of adventure, it really hasn't changed a bit.
So, that same excitement is absolutely alive and kicking today. It's just channeled a little differently. Instead of railways and telegraphs, it's now all about building a community of fellow explorers. It's really turned from a solo mission into a fantastic shared adventure.
And this is that community, the Columbia Gem and Mineral Society, or CGMS for short. So what are they all about? Well, at its core, it's a nonprofit educational group. Their whole mission, really, is to get people excited about earth sciences. We're talking geology, fossils, you name it, and the incredible art of actually cutting and polishing stones.
And let me tell you, this is not a group that just sits around and reads books. No way. They are all about getting out there and getting their hands dirty. I mean, just look at this list of field trips. They've gone hunting for ancient fossil tracks in Alabama, Paleozoic plants in Georgia. They've even gone digging for amethyst and panning for gold. It's pretty incredible.
And the kind of stuff they find? Get this. There's a real story about club members helping to excavate a whale skull that a kayaker found in the Ashley River. How cool is that? It just goes to show, these members are not afraid to get in the water, dig in the mud, and uncover something truly amazing.
The fun also happens at their monthly meetings. And by the way, anyone is welcome to come. You get to hear from expert guest speakers, see what other members have found in a show and tell, and just soak up knowledge on everything from stone carving to the history of mining. It's the perfect place to connect, whether you're a seasoned pro or literally just starting your collection.
So, finding a cool rock or a fossil is one thing. But what about unlocking the beauty that's trapped inside? That's where the real artistry comes in. We're talking about the craft of taking a rough, ordinary-looking stone and turning it into something that just radiates beauty.
And the Society gives you the tools and the know-how to do exactly that. Like their past editor, Ron Aw, and that's pronounced Ron All, said, their workshop is a place where you can have a ton of fun and get astonishing results. It's so much more than a room with equipment, it's a hub for creativity.
Now, you might hear this word lapidary and wonder, what is that? Well, it's pretty simple. It's the art of shaping stones. It's the magic that transforms a chunk of rock into a polished cabochon with that smooth, dome-like surface, or turns a clear crystal into a dazzling, multifaceted gem. And you know, the whole process is probably more straightforward than you think. It really just comes down to these 4 main steps. First, you pick your rough stone. Then, you use special saws to get the basic shape. After that, it's grinding and sanding to make it smooth. And finally, that last step that gives it that incredible, brilliant shine. Inside the world of lapidary, there are kind of 2 main roads you can go down, and each one brings out a different kind of beauty. First, you've got cabochon cutting. That gives you that beautiful, smooth, rounded surface. It's perfect for stones like agate, where you want to show off all those cool, intricate patterns inside. Then there's gem faceting. Now, this is all about precision. You're cutting all these tiny geometric faces onto a transparent stone like quartz to catch and throw the light in every direction. That's what gives a gem its sparkle and fire. And here's the best part. You don't have to be an expert to start. The CGMS workshop is a place for learning. Members get to use top-notch equipment, and more importantly, they get the guidance they need to create their own beautiful pieces safely. So you have all this passion, all this collecting, all this amazing crafting. Where does it all lead? Well, it all comes together in one massive, fantastic public event, the Society's annual Gem, Mineral, and Jewelry Show.
And listen, when I say massive, I mean it. We're talking over 1,200 people have attended recent shows. This thing is a huge deal for anyone in the area who's even remotely interested in gems, minerals, or fossils.
The variety at this show is just off the charts. You've got over 25 dealers selling everything you can imagine. You can watch live demonstrations of faceting and cabbing, and this is my favorite part. You can actually pick out your very own geode, and they'll cut it open for you right there. You'll be the first person in history to see the crystals inside. There are also amazing educational displays and fun grab bags for the kids.
It happens every November, and it's really become a Columbia tradition. It's the perfect place to find a one-of-a-kind gift, see incredible things like the state gemstone on display, and just meet a ton of people who share your passion. It is truly an awesome event for the whole family.
Okay, so that brings us to right now, and to what's really an exciting opportunity. The Society is at a really important moment in its history, and it's a chance for new people to come in and actually shape its future.
See, for 50 years, half a century, the Society had a home base at the McKissick Museum for meetings and a great workshop over in Casey, which, by the way, is pronounced Casey. But since the pandemic, things have changed. They've had to meet in different spots each month and are now on a serious hunt for a new, permanent home.
And that's really what it comes down to. They're looking for a permanent space, a place where they can hold their meetings and lectures, but also, and this is so important, a place for the heart and soul of the Society. That amazing lapidary workshop where all the magic happens.
So this really isn't just a problem they're facing, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to not just join a club, but to be a real foundational part of building its future. So the question is, are you ready to help them write that next chapter?
If any of this sounds like an adventure you want to be a part of, getting involved is super easy. First, check out their website at cgms.rocks, then maybe drop in on one of their monthly meetings just to see what it's all about. Think about joining the Society and sharing your passion. And for sure, you have got to make plans to come to the annual show this November. It's the absolute best way to see what this incredible community is all about.